What's up everybody? Anthony from Granddaddy Herbs back again with another video. Yes! Super excited today. Such a blessing that I get to do this video. One of my females laid a clutch of eggs and I'm super pumped about this clutch. It's actually one of my most anticipated clutches like ever. So it was my male pinstripe desert ghost to a pastel 100% het desert ghost that was a virgin up until this season. So this is her first time going. So let's pray that all the eggs came out good. From what I've noticed, she's got one egg pinched kind of on the outside, but she's still holding it, and I haven't seen the other eggs because I wanted to save it for us here together. And we've got a singer right here. You want to say hi?
Yeah.
Say hi.
Hi.
Oh, you're grumpy butt, huh? Without further ado, let's go pull this clutch. And I also want to show you guys how I incubate my eggs. I know there's 1,000 ways to do it. This is how I do it. I haven't lost any eggs in this incubator incubating this method. So let's get right into it. Okay, everybody. So I'm going to show you how I set up my incubation tubs. So basically the old school method was you would do, I think it was half and half, or 2 parts water for every 2 parts of your incubation medium. I'm gonna make it to where this is completely foolproof and you don't have to worry about measuring. You know, you might not have a scale handy and whatnot. So my supplies is, of course, it's a tub. Now how you want your tub set up is you don't want any holes in any of the sides. So I've used this as a regular tub before, so I taped off all of the ventilation holes. So but what you do want to do is you still want a little bit of air that can get in and out. So what I did is I took a earring and I poked just a little hole on both sides directly in the middle. So that allows for release in pressure and air and whatnot. Now, I highly recommend you go to Home Depot or Lowe's and invest in getting these light diffusers. These are what's going to make the medium foolproof. Okay, because the eggs are going to sit directly on this and they're not going to sit inside the incubation medium. So this is what you want. Absolutely, this is what you want. You can even incubate on water using these. No substrate. You can incubate on sponges using these. This will prevent the eggs from being directly intact with the substrate or the incubation medium. Now, again, what I do, because I don't need to measure, I've done this many times, is I just put a decent amount to fill up maybe about 1 inch on the ground of the tub. See, like, this is the perfect amount. You don't need any more than that. Matter of fact, I could even get away with doing a little bit less. Okay, it's the perfect amount there. Now, again, this is foolproof, so you can get this pretty much as wet as you want. But the old rule of thumb is you want to get this wet enough to where when you squeeze it, no water leaks out. Now, I do that, but I also make it slightly wetter so that way it can go the full course of the incubation without, you know, drying out. So yeah, this is perfect right here. First try. This is perfect. I don't need to go any further than this. Okay, and now the good thing is that if it dries out, you can always add water and you won't have to worry about the eggs touching the incubation medium. I've had many years of success doing this exact method here, and I don't remember where I saw it, but what's good is that even if, you know, you've been incubating eggs for many years, you can always take maybe a little bit of information from this and add it to your own, and that's kind of how I've always done it. Watch several videos, add it to my own. Okay, so there's that, and then this just goes literally right on top, and you know, you dig it down a little bit. It's okay if the incubation medium is sticking out a little bit. That's not an issue. You know, you just want it right on top, and there you have it. That's how I set up my incubation bins for incubation. So let's go pull the eggs. Okay guys, let's pull the clutch. Couple things to have ready is you want your tub ready off to the side like I have here. Okay, and it always helps if you're not confident to get a rag. This will help you cover the head and control the head from getting bit. As you can see, she's cocking back, so she's ready to bite. Okay, so see, I just controlled her head, and you want to get her by the top half of the body and by the tail. Okay, because the tail, she's gonna curl around her eggs. Okay, and you want to leave the eggs in their original position if possible. Okay, and just for good measure, She's 100% empty. She's not egg bound. She's good. Okay guys, so it looks like we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 eggs, which is really good for a first time mom. They're nice and soft, so she just laid these. Matter of fact, she's on day, I think 46 or 47, so she's really late. Average, they should lay between 30 to 45 days, so she's definitely late. And I think it's because it's the weather we've been getting over here in Cali. I don't think it was ideal weather for her to want to maternally incubate these eggs, which is okay, because I'll get them into my incubator. So let's go finish off this video and take them over to the incubator, and I'll talk a little bit about that. So real quick, I want to show you guys that if you get to them early enough, you can unpeel them. I want to unpeel this one because look, I can stick my hand under it. It's essentially floating right here, which is not good. So if you just take it easy and just peel them nice and slow, you shouldn't have too much issues with getting the eggs off. Okay, I got the egg off. As you can see, no damage. It's always a little bit of sticky stuff that gets on them, but stick that here. This egg, I'm gonna try to remove, but if I can't, shouldn't be too much of an issue. I'm just worried that it's gonna hit the lid. It's just under the lid. I'm gonna try to remove it. Alright guys, there we have it. All separated, ready for the incubator. Alright guys, we're gonna do a quick egg candling. And this is my biggest piece of advice when it comes to egg candling, is only do it the very first time once the eggs are laid and you get them in their incubation box. After that, you do not want to candle them anymore, because what will happen is the baby's developing, and if you candle it, you're going to freak it out and it's going to wiggle and squirm around inside that egg, which could result in the snake getting entangled in its umbilical cord and potentially suffocating it or interrupting the development of the baby. So I see a lot of people that candle their eggs on a weekly basis, and it's just no good. Okay, so you just want to do it real quick. We got blood vessels, blood vessels, blood vessels, blood vessels, blood vessels, and blood vessels. So this is how they should be and should look. So all 6 are 100% fertile eggs. So all right, let's go get these guys in the incubator. I keep saying that, but let's go. All right guys, we are now at my incubator. As you can see, there's some stickers of some other YouTubers that you're probably familiar with. Real quick, I've got my thermostat set at 89 degrees. So if you're brand new, the way that the thermostats work is you have your heat source plugged into the thermostat, and you set your desired temperature, and then there's a probe, which is this black cable running down into the incubator. And when it gets too cold, the thermostat will then kick on the heat panel in the back, and it'll keep the temperature right where it needs to be. So I've got the probe right on top of the top tub, and I've actually created this incubator myself. This is flex watt heat tape. It runs from the bottom all the way up to the top, so it heats up very quickly. And the water bottle is used for insulation. Basically what that does is that it heats up to the desired temperature, and when the door opens and you close it, it helps heat it up much quicker. It helps just retain a little bit of the heat. So that's basically it. I do have an old video, I think, on me putting together this incubator. I'll try to tag it at the end of this video if you want to know how to build it more in depth. I've got a secret pickup up there that I'm blocking. I don't want you guys to see, so keep an eye out for that in the next video. And I've got 2 more pickups that are coming on Tuesday. So that's gonna wrap it up for this video. Super happy. Again, the pairing was Pinstripe Desert Ghost times Pastel Het Desert Ghost, so the best outcome would be a Lemon Blast Desert Ghost. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to see more, click the links at the end of this video. As always, Anthony from Granddaddy Herps. Peace.